love that cumbia. Amanece con pescado. What's up, folks? It's Friday. It's payday. I didn't even know it was gonna be payday. That's how much money I got. I got so much damn money that I don't even know. I'm not even anticipating payday. So it's payday. So I get to go look and see how much money I have. In case you're wondering, I'm not bragging about how much money I have. It's just that I struggled being self-employed and trying to make money on my own for so long that it just feels nice to not have to worry about money. To not have to worry about money. Finally, for fuck's sake. So, speaking of money, what I wanted to talk about was, so this is keto day, keto paleo day 13, I think it's 13. And tomorrow will be 14. That makes sense. No. Ah, fuck. Anyways, keto paleo day 13. I am, this is after week 2 of my first Overeaters Anonymous meeting, right? My second OA meeting, my second week of eating clean and abstaining from shit foods. So my grocery bill went up. I was bragging not too long ago about how much my grocery bill was now. Like, you know, I spent $40 last month on groceries or something. Maybe it was $20. Like, I barely spent any money on groceries. And I was bragging because I eat at work. It's included in the position as the meals at the restaurant. Check out these signs, make sure they're all lit. That one's not lit. But because I'm cleaning up my act and I want to ingest more good foods, I made more trips to Sprouts and more trips to Whole Foods, and I have a bunch of snow melt system worked. All right, sorry. So I'm like, you know what? I can afford it. I can afford the good bone broth. I can afford to buy more bone broth powder or more. You know, I'm like, ooh, I gotta go to Trader Joe's because they got the cheapest Kerrygold butter. But then there's no Trader Joe's close to me, so I'm like, I'll just get it from fucking Natural Grocers. You know, they're close. I don't know. It's just weird. And so far, I'm gonna end the month at like $120 on the grocery bill. $120. Most of that on bone broth and butter. But I guess that's another thing about having money or a job. Maybe it's just a job. I can afford to take care of myself. Now, if you're out there wondering, like, you can't afford, you know, oh, this eating paleo is expensive, eating keto is expensive, or whatever. I've done it broke as shit before. Anybody can do it. You don't have to. I guarantee you, if you eat shitty, making the transition to paleo and not being able to afford the expensive meats or the expensive this or that is going to be an improvement, right? If you eat cereal every day and then you switch to eating bacon and eggs but can't afford pastured eggs, you eat the shitty eggs, you're going to be okay. You're going to make a vast improvement in your health by switching to, you know, mass-produced eggs over cereal. So you don't have to, but if you can afford the extra good stuff, it's going to be that much better. And what's the difference? The difference is stacking the deck in your favor, right? You want to take advantage of all these little things that you can, so that if you come across an obstacle, there's less likelihood that you'll fail. So I'm spending money on good quality broth. I can't make my own, not yet. Someday I'll be back to being able to make my own. But I'm spending money on broth. I'm spending money on extra protein, collagen protein, or bone broth protein. I'm spending money on good Kerrygold or other any pastured cow butter. Walnut oil. Nobody really has ever used it or talked about it, but it's just walnut is the best source of omega-3s. And so, because I'm eating 1 or 2 meals a day here at the restaurant, I know I'm not getting my omega-3s. Whereas earlier this year, I cooked all my meals and I ate grass-fed beef every day, and so I need to spend the money. I need to take care of myself. Yesterday's Overeaters Anonymous meeting, I couldn't shut up. I was just sharing and sharing and sharing. And the really, really cool part about it is that my sharing immediately inspired others to share again, right? So I would share, and then people would want to respond to what I just said. So they would say something. They would share again. I'm parking right here. I don't give a fuck. I ain't trying to walk in this snow. You would not believe what it looks like right now. It's gorgeous. So, Golden is about 2,000 feet below where I am now, and the difference. And let me see if I can turn this around and show you. Look at where I'm at. Ooh-wee. See that? Gorgeous. Anyways, if you overeat, well, first of all, if you're overweight, luckily I'm not super overweight, but I can see how I can get there. I can see how I can get back to where I was at one point, over 300 pounds. It wouldn't be very hard at all. I take too much pleasure. I lean on food too much. And I'm not the only one. And, you know, we're all suffering from something, and we're all, not all, but many of us are hurting, and we seek pleasure in outside things to make us feel better. Some of us, it's booze, sex, cigarettes, but for a lot of us, it's food, and that results in people being able to see your addiction, right? You overeat, you get fat. Whereas if you smoke cigarettes, not necessarily going to make you fat, right? You're not going to be able to visually see, and then, you know, the stigma of being overweight is unhealthy, but the stigma is that it's disgusting and gross and that you're lazy and all this stuff. So, and people see that. So people can see your addiction when you're an overeater on you. You carry it with you everywhere you go. That's tough. That makes things tough for overeaters. I'm not going to say it's harder than being an alcoholic, but it's definitely a little bit, that's definitely different. And there's definitely more stress. I'm not going to say definitely. It appears that there'd be more stress, that it's harder because you can't hide it, right? You can't hide that you overeat. Maybe if you're bulimic, but that will even show up eventually, right? Man, it's life, son. Life. Meeting. I go to meetings. Anyways. All right, folks. That's it. Keto Day 13. Tomorrow will be 14. I gotta look at a calendar. I'm not making these every day, or like I was earlier. If I start on a Monday, let me see. Ready? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right? That's 7 days. So maybe today is 12. So we'll go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Today's 12. So yesterday was not keto day 12. Today is keto day 12. Keto paleo. Not only am I going low carb, I'm going grain free, dairy free, and legume free. And I'm not trying to teach anybody else how to do it. I'm just doing it myself. I'm done trying to help people with their diet. All right, that's it. Cumbia! Do, do.